Pizza, one word that draws up emotions of delight. A soft, crispy crust filled with tons of goodness. Pizza, a word that brings up questions like, who has the best pizza pie? East Coast, West Coast, North Side, or South Side? As an Italian from the Chicago area, my favorite pizza is the deep dish, Giordano's to be exact. But when I don't have their pizza, I'm happy with what is being made here. Delicious, traditional crust filled with red sauce, multiple kinds of meat, mozzarella cheese, various vegetables, Italian spices, and a hint of fennel seed. But this video is not even about that. We are taking it back. Back from the fire where it was cooked. Back to the crust. In fact, we are test driving a pizza crust recipe that only has 2 ingredients. Come along with us and see if this recipe was a hit or not. But first, let's roll the intro. Hey everybody, welcome to Small Family Adventures. I'm Steven. Who are you?
I'm Debbie.
Sorry to cut you off, honey. We also have behind the camera, we have
Elizabeth.
She's going to be our helping hands. So that's all you're going to see is her hands in the video. But today we're going to try something new that we saw on another YouTube video, and Debbie actually pointed it out, and it's a pizza crust.
That's right, yogurt and self-rising flour. That is all that's in it.
So yogurt, but he specifically said Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt. So and it's 2 ingredients, just 2 ingredients. So we don't know how that's going to turn out. We're going to make a double batch, which is 3 cups of the self-rising flour and 2 cups or 32 ounces of the plain Greek yogurt. If you want to have fun, try the strawberry yogurt. Okay, don't do that unless it's, well, maybe a dessert pizza. Maybe we'll have to try that. Okay, so here we're going to start with the self-rising flour. I'll put that in. Elizabeth, can you hand me a 1 cup measuring stick? A 1 cup measuring cup.
It doesn't look like a stick.
Okay, and while I'm doing this, can you open up the yogurt? And we'll need a spatula, maybe a fun piggy spatula for the video.
Enjoy the entertainment users.
So we're going to put in, again, it's going to be 3 cups of the self-rising flour. Now today, the kind of pizza we're going to make is, we have a whole bunch of chicken that we need to use up. It's cut into strips. It's already pre-cooked, and so we're gonna make what did we say we're gonna make?
Chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo pizza, and I need to do 1 more cup of self-rising flour, and then we'll leave that out in case we need to. This is something we got for the girls. I don't even remember where we got it, but fun piggy spatula. This is just weird. Only 2 ingredients. And we'll put a link to the video that we saw this from, just so we give credit. He actually had somebody text him with this, and so it's not exactly his recipe, but it's always good to acknowledge where you got it from. I'm going to mute this, so can you get out a couple cans? Not pants, cans. So we need to add a little more flour. So Elizabeth, if you can just on the side carefully put in just a little bit. Just a little bit. We have a dough hook in this, so if you have a dough hook with your mixer, I highly recommend. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's see where it goes. Let it blend that in really good. I really love the dough hook. Okay, you're fine. If you just do that, your hands. 1, 2, 3, action. All right, so it's not doing it like regular bread dough. It's very sticky. So I added like almost a cup of flour to, and I don't know if I should have done that or not, but that's what's there. That's what we're going to work with. But Debbie thinks it's going to be supposed to be sticky, so we're going to work with some flour and try to spread it around that way. Is that what you're thinking, Penny?
Yeah, that's correct.
So Elizabeth right now is putting down some vegetable shortening just to give it a nice crisp and help keep it from sticking to the pan. I know that's a little bit more saturated fat maybe that we're adding, but it'll help us out for this first time. All right, so we re-watched some of the introduction, the instructions, and actually we figured out that we actually have 4 cups of yogurt. So just end of the day, not thinking. So we need 6 cups of flour instead. We're like, why is this still so sticky and not coming to a ball? So we already put in 1 cup of flour, so I need to do 2 more cups to make this right. And so 1. There we go. We start seeing it coming to into a ball. There, now, look at that. That's doing really good there. There we go. So this should make us about 3 to 4 pizzas, depending on the size of the pan. Add in a little bit more flour here. Oh boy, this doesn't like, this old blender just doesn't like to keep the flour in there.
Blender?
Or not blender, mixer.
If I knew it was a blender, why did you tell me that?
Alright, so we're about done here. Then we'll turn that off. And we let it sit and rest for about 15 minutes now. Hey, while that's happening, we're going to get one of the lights because we lost our really nice sunshine. We'll be back in a moment. Alright, so while we're waiting for this, we're going to be using Alfredo sauce. We're going to go save time by going with a jar. This is Priano Creamy Alfredo sauce. This is inspired by Italy, Debbie. This came from Aldi's, I think, didn't
Our
it?
very favorite Aldi's.
So yeah. So we're not sponsored by Aldi's or by any of the stuff that you see in our video. None of the appliances and none of the food. But it's what we're using. And so we're gonna try this out and see how that is. And so there. We'll see you in a couple minutes through the magic of YouTube. All right, so here we are. We have one pie done here, and using a rectangle cookie sheet for this one, and we'll have to do the other one. But for now, just for purposes, we're gonna get this one all dressed up and ready to go. So, like I said, we're gonna use this. Ooh, I didn't know if I was gonna be able to open it up because I have greasy hands still from the dough. And we're gonna. Ooh, it's really sloppy. Can you get the chicken out of the refrigerator, please? Now, question: do you put the cheese on the bottom or put the cheese on top, and then the chicken on top? What would you do? Put it down in the comments below. There's some garlic in here. Ooh. Yummy, yummy, tummy. Again, this is something brand new. We've never tried it. We got the oven on at 425. And the other half will go for the other pizza. And then I never really time it much. I don't know how much time. We put the cheese on top?
Cheese on first.
You put the cheese on top or the pizza or the chicken on top?
Chicken on top.
Chicken on top? So give me one of those bags. No, right here?
Yeah.
Not very observant, am I? Don't answer that. Alright, so we got cheese here. And we're just going to sprinkle this mozzarella all over the place. Get our dairy in.
It's going to be a very white pizza.
In case you didn't know, mozzarella is made from skim milk. So, not a lot of fat in it. Good lot of flavor for this Italian boy. All right. All right, the other pizza's in the oven, and while it's doing that, I've got this all set. We have the dough's all set, and it has the sauce on there. Again, it's the Alfredo sauce. And now we're going to try, this is a sausage. This is a, what do you call it, a brat sausage. And it's set up a lot like the sausage you would normally use on pizza, but it's made from brat meat. Both pizzas. Here we have the chicken. Here we have the brat. Let's test them out. We're just gonna, for the sake of time for the video, we're gonna by the way, it did really good with the, this one's a little bit cold while we were waiting for the other one to go. Pardon my fingers, everybody. I washed my hands. Can you give this to Mommy?
Mother, here you go.
So what do you think? And here's one for Elizabeth.
Wrinkles.
And then I'm going to try this one. Then let's see. Mmm.
Tastes like pizza.
That's good.
It's good.
It needs something else.
Garlic.
More garlic.
To be honest, for some reason, it tastes like fish.
It tastes like fish.
I don't know why, but it tastes like fish.
It kind of does. It's weird.
I wonder if is there fish juice?
Maybe the yogurt did it.
Oh yeah, the yogurt. By the way, it's hard to believe this is just flour and yogurt. Well, actually, the self-rising has the other ingredients already mixed in it, right? But it's really easy. You don't have to worry about having all this other stuff. Give me your plate. This is the sausage. You want the sausage?
I would buy this.
Let me see your plate, Mom. You would buy this? And then we got the sausage one here.
It's weird. I think
I'm gonna put the camera up so I can talk to it.
the sausage pizza rose more. And it's the same dough. I don't get it.
Here we have it. The chicken is really good. Could use another flavor, and Debbie thinks garlic. But the sausage one I haven't tried yet. This is the brat sausage. Oh, hot.
It's good.
This tells me exactly what's missing on the other one. A little bit of pepper of some kind. Not a lot. Just a little flavor. Just to give it a tiny little edge to it. Maybe, well, Debbie doesn't like this, maybe some fennel.
There's fennel in the sausage. That might be what.
It could be the fennel, yep. But yeah, I think success as far as the crust. First time trying that, amazing crust, really easy. Remember, 1.5 cups of self-rising flour to 1 cup of yogurt, Greek yogurt, and
Plain.
just plain, yeah. Unless you want strawberry flavored pizza crust. But anyways, this is Steven from Small Family Adventures, and
I'm Debbie, sorry.
And
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
and Elizabeth. We'll talk to you next time. Try it out. Tell us in the comments how it worked out for you, and how did you make your toppings? What'd you put on it? Be sure to subscribe, like, and hit the hit the bell. Yeah, hit the boing. Hit that bell so that you can get notices on when we put up the videos. All right. Well, talk to you later. All right. Gonna finish this pizza. Mmm.